Do you know what police are usually responsible for? Protecting people, preventing crime, arresting criminals, and maintaining law and order. But what if the police themselves become criminals? What if they conspire sinisterly and even commit murders? Usually, no matter how hard a criminal tries to escape, the police eventually catch them. But what happens when human body parts start appearing on the streets of a city? That too, right near a police station? Before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Today we're talking about the Dada Jagdal case. Let's begin in Mumbai, Maharashtra, the area Antop Hill. The date was September 30th, 2021, around 7:30 in the morning. Locals were out for a walk near CGS Colony, Sector 7, Antop Hill. Suddenly, they noticed something suspicious on the side of the pavement. As they moved closer, they were horrified. Just a few meters from the spot was the ACP, Assistant Commissioner of Police Office of Sion Division. One man rushed to the ACP office and told them, "I just saw something terrible. Please come and investigate." The police arrived on the scene, and indeed it was a terrifying sight. There were large black plastic bags lying around. Some were intact, others were partially burned. From one of the burnt bags, human body parts were sticking out. It appeared someone had tried to burn them. When the police opened the other bags, they also found severed hands and legs. They immediately informed their senior officers. The bags had been folded from the sides, possibly to conceal the contents, and then set on fire. Near the scene, bottles of sanitizer were found, likely used as an accelerant, as sanitizer catches fire quickly. Forensic experts were called in. Further searching the area, they found something else, wrapped in a bed sheet. Inside, more plastic bags containing a hand and pieces of a torso. News of the discovery sent shockwaves through the neighborhood. It had rained the night before. It seemed that the killer set the fire and left, and then the rain extinguished the flames. Some parts were burned, others remained mostly intact. The police thoroughly scanned the area. Most of the body parts were there, but the head was missing. They searched extensively, but couldn't find the head. The remains were sent to the hospital for forensic and medical examination. Now, serious questions emerged. Who was the killer? Most criminals hide corpses in remote areas, but this killer dumped the body just steps away from a police office. Was he unfamiliar with the location? Or was he challenging the police deliberately? At the hospital, a tattoo was discovered on one of the hands. Dada! The body seemed freshly mutilated, suggesting the murder happened just a day earlier. The name Dada and the timeline became a major clue. Police launched an intense investigation. Crime Branch Unit 4 and Unit 5 were assigned. They began by checking whether any missing persons reports had been filed on September 28th or 29th. Since the body was found on the 30th, it was likely dumped recently. But no such reports had been filed anywhere in Mumbai. The body appeared to belong to a 35-40-year-old man. The bed sheet was taken to various shops across Mumbai to identify where it may have been sold, but no leads were found. The tattoo reading Dada wasn't unique. Many people have similar tattoos, and the word has different meanings in different regions of India. Police weren't even sure if the body belonged to someone from Maharashtra or had been brought from elsewhere. Meanwhile, in the hospital, an important clue was found. A metal plate inside the victim's left ankle, likely from a past fracture. This became a significant lead. Another police team was formed to trace the aluminum plate. Such plates often carry a company name and serial number. Fortunately, this one did too. And on the other side, police began scanning CCTV footage near the crime scene. On 29th of September, Dada Jagdal left for Mumbai, telling his family he was going to meet a friend and would return the next day. But it's been a week now and he hasn't come back. His phone is also switched off. Gradually, the Mumbai police began to realize that the body parts they had recovered belonged to Dada Jagdal. They found his number saved in the phone of Constable Gaikwad, someone who also worked in the police department. Meanwhile, a forensic team with the aluminum plate detail reached a hospital in Solapur. They checked records of patients who had undergone surgeries and had aluminum plates inserted. One name stood out: Dada Jagdali. Police scanned Dada Jagdali's call history and noticed something strange. Among the frequent contacts were Constable Shivshankar Gaikwad and his wife, Monali Gaikwad. Colleagues of Constable Gaikwad revealed that his in-laws lived in Akluj, the same village where Dada Jagdale was from. The team that was already stationed in Solapur was directed to visit Jagdale's house for questioning. His family repeated the same story they had earlier told over the phone. They also confirmed they had filed a missing persons complaint after his disappearance. It wasn't like he had left without informing. He had clearly told them he was going to meet a friend in Mumbai and would be back by evening. He had left the house on the morning of 29th of September. Police checked his location history, and the last location pinged from Worli police quarters, the same place where Constable Shivshankar Gaikwad lived. What grabbed police attention was that Jagdale had been in more frequent contact with Monali Gaikwad than her husband. That raised suspicions. What kind of connection did Dada Jagdale have with both Shivshankar and Monali? By 8th or 9th October, police picked up both Shivshankar and Monali for questioning. When asked about Jagdal's whereabouts, both initially denied knowing anything. But after being shown the last known location, they admitted that yes, Jagdale had come to their house, just to visit. They claimed Jagdale and Monali were childhood friends who had studied in the same school and lived in the same area. He had visited before too. That day was no different. He came, stayed for a bit, and left. They said they knew nothing beyond that. But there was one troubling detail. Jagdal's phone had been switched off at Worli police quarters and never turned on again. As the investigation progressed, everything started falling into place. Call records, CCTV footage of the Wagon-R car, body parts, the bloodied bedsheet, and the aluminum plate that had been inserted during his surgery in Solapur. All of it pointed toward Constable Shivshankar Gaikwad. Left with no way out, Gaikwad confessed to the murder. On the morning of 29th of September 2021, Shivshankar asked his wife Monali to call Jagdal and invite him to their police quarters in Mumbai. Since his childhood friend was calling, Jagdal couldn't refuse. He traveled nearly 400 kilometers from Solapur to Mumbai, an 8-hour journey, and reached the Worli police quarters by evening. Their 2 children were out playing. Since the ACP was on leave that day, Constable Gaikwad, his driver, was also home. Monali welcomed Jagdale and went to the kitchen to prepare tea and snacks. Meanwhile, Gaikwad locked the main door and attacked Jagdale with a sickle, a sharp tool typically used in farming. Hearing the commotion, Monali rushed out of the kitchen, only to find Jagdal bleeding heavily on the floor while her husband stood there holding the sickle. Seeing this, Monali fainted. Gaikwad carried her to a room and laid her on the bed. Then he returned to the living room, still full of rage, and continued to attack Jagdale. He chopped the body into 5 to 6 pieces, packed them in plastic bags, and cleaned the crime scene. When Monali regained consciousness, she helped him dispose of the body. They sanitized the area, packed the body parts, and loaded them into their Wagon-R car, also carrying sanitizer bottles to remove any traces. Since Gaikwad worked in the ACP office, he knew the area well and chose a secluded spot with no CCTV for dumping the remains. He set the plastic bags on fire using sanitizer as an accelerant. But just then rain started, extinguishing the fire. Fearing exposure, Gaikwad fled the scene. When police asked Gaikwad why he hated Jagdal so much, he revealed everything. Dada Jagdale sold vegetables in Solapur, which was also Monali's hometown. She and Jagdal had been close friends since childhood. Later, Monali had an arranged marriage with Shivshankar Gaikwad, a Mumbai police constable. Even after marriage, Monali remained in touch with Jagdale. He occasionally visited her in Mumbai. Initially, Gaikwad didn't mind, assuming they were just friends. He even welcomed him to their house. Time passed and the couple had 2 children. but Monali continued speaking with Jagdali. Slowly, Gaikwad grew suspicious. He confronted Monali, who denied any affair, saying they just talked occasionally. But Gaikwad frequently caught her chatting with Jagdal, which led to frequent arguments. Eventually, Monali got angry and returned to her parents' home. A few days later, Gaikwad went to Solapur to apologize. Monali agreed to come back and said she would reduce contact with Jagdale. Things seemed normal, but after 7-10 days, Monali resumed talking to Jagdale. This time, Gaikwad didn't say anything. He waited, and one day secretly checked her phone and WhatsApp chats. Enraged by what he read, he vowed to destroy Jagdal completely. He began planning the murder. On 29th of September, he had Monali call Jagdale and invite him over, and then killed him. By 9th of October, both husband and wife were arrested. Gaikwad had dumped Jagdale's head in a garbage area in Mankhurd. On 19th of October, police arrived there with JCB machines to search for it. They also found Jagdal's phone at the Worli police quarters. Two major clues helped confirm Jagdal's identity: a tattoo with the name Dada, the aluminum plate from his surgery. Police also recovered the murder weapon, vehicle, and confirmed Monali helped dispose of the body. Police filed a charge sheet against both for murder, aiding in crime, and destruction of evidence. The trial began in Sessions Court. In January 2024, both applied for bail in the Mumbai High Court. Shivshankar Gaikwad's bail was rejected. Monali was granted bail as the court concluded she wasn't involved in the conspiracy. Her lawyer argued she fainted upon seeing the scene, was in shock for several days, and only helped out of fear and compulsion. On 20th of January 2024, she was granted bail. Monali is currently out while Shivshankar remains in jail. The trial is still ongoing in Sessions Court. Friends, the purpose of narrating this horrifying story is not to disturb or hurt anyone, but to make you aware and alert. What do you think about this entire incident? Let us know in the comments. If you appreciated our effort, please like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and join our channel. Thank you.